Hello everyone, this is Tom, the Lone Wolf Prepper. It's September 25th, 2024. I want to do a quick video today on people that might be a little nervous since Trump is obviously going to have a landslide no matter what the Democrats say. Okay, it's going to be so big they can't cheat. It's pretty sad when we got to outvote the Democrats by about 10 to 20 million votes just to get our candidate in. I guess that's what they call equity. By the way, who could be a few people that might be a little nervous? Nancy Pelosi, and January 6th, Ray Epps, 12 communications in just a couple days before January 6th. Don't see nothing there. Maybe when Trump gets in this time, we'll actually get to see all the video of the Capitol. Right there, Nancy? Okay, this is the thing. When Trump gets in, the truth needs to come out. And these are the people that are scared out of their pants. Okay? Nancy, that's just one thing, Nancy. Let's not sit there and try to find out how you got rich as hell being a congresswoman. Or how your husband, just before, I think it was Visa was about to be investigated by the government, he was sold his stock and made a profit. Just the smartest people in the world, I guess, Can't beat that. But, and then maybe we'll get to find out with Paul Pelosi with the painting hammer party at 2 in the morning. Maybe we'll get to find out the truth on that. That's just one little stupid thing. Hillary Clinton and her illegal server. I don't think there's a statute of limitations with treason. Okay? Milli Vanilli, in his flat out saying he was going to tell not obey Trump's order if he gave the order to attack China. Okay, there's another one. And let's just go into them stealing the election the first time. I don't care. The mother of three, single mother of three, that helped stuff the ballot box and committed a coup on the country and the people of the nation. Well, rotting in prison, I guess, would be better than dying, but treason is a hanging offense. Okay? All this truth needs to come out. What about leaving Afghanistan? There's a few heads that should roll for that. The classified document case. I mean, this is the thing. You people have pushed Trump so far. Okay? Like that DA in New York. Or Fannie Willis in Georgia. Okay? All you people ganging up on Trump. Trumping up, excuse the phrase, but trumping up charges on Trump. I mean, it's been what? 9 years now? And finally they got 34 crummy charges to stick through some shit on the wall and stuck. And who were your number one witnesses? A porn star and a convicted liar who's trying to brown nose his ass in Donald Trump's life. Obviously Donald Trump isn't for brown nosers. But anyway, those people. Okay? And then these social media platforms. You want to kick us off the platform? Fine. You think you can, YouTube, you think you have it's our platform. We'll have community guidelines. We'll decide what your freedom of speech is. That's just like when my daughter was working at Walmart and she got fired because she wouldn't wear a mask, that her supervisor telling her that Walmart working regulations overrule the Constitution. YouTube, you can go to China and do that. You go to all these communist countries and do whatever they do with censoring people. In America, you're not allowed to do that. But as you can see on my channel, they want me to shut up, right? Well, YouTube, let me tell you something. I'm a very determined person. And let me tell you another thing about me. I can be a way bigger asshole than you could ever be a little bitch. Okay? So anyway, let's get back to the subject. Social media platforms. Jeff Bezos, they need to go to prison for this. Mark Zuckerberg needs to go to prison for this. Elon Musk, I haven't decided yet. But if you own a business, okay, and your platform is now the public square, the town square, where the park is and stuff, the gazebo, where the band played. Everybody had a right to voice your opinion there. Whether you like it or not, and this is the thing I don't understand about you businessmen that are so rich and smart. You have a number one selling commodity, the conservative talking points. I don't care what conservative channel. And all you do is shadow ban us. And then I get to see things on YouTube about all these democratic stupid stations, channels that are just blossoming. Well, yeah, when you got to put a short on the feed 2 million times to get 20,000 views. Okay? But why put mine on there when when just whatever. That's okay, YouTube. You're just a catfish running around with the bait. And you're just too stupid to know it. I'll give you enough rope to hang yourself all day long. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are quivering in their boots. And they need to, because they need to be brought to justice. Okay, this all needs to come out. Everything. Even Miss Peggy Liz Cheney. I mean, remember, we started the first Gulf War because, not the first Bush, but the second Bush, because of weapons of mass destruction, right? That came out to be a hoax. Shouldn't that administration be held accountable for all the deaths in Iraq and American deaths over something bogus and made up? But once the war started, just like everything else, once the war starts, who cares on how the war was started? Especially when we're going to win it. Hitler said something about that. Doesn't matter who starts the war or how the war started, because we'll write history when it's over. Anyway, and then who was that lieutenant colonel from the Pentagon, that Ukrainian piece of shit that testified against Trump in his impeachment trial. You got Joe Biden saying, yep, I told Ukraine if they didn't fire that Ukrainian prosecutor in an hour, they weren't going to get their $1 billion. I heard it. I think it was to the, Committee of Foreign Relations or something like that? No. Can't remember exactly, but he's on stage bragging about it. Same thing they tried to say Trump did that he never did. Anyway, all you people are just making enemies, not only of Trump, but the American people, because we had enough. And we want to see people, orange jumpsuits in shackles and handcuffs. Okay? Every last cotton-picking one of you. Even, Chief Justice Roberts and your time on the Lolita Express. It's amazing that how come all these Democrats, and all these high-ranking politicians and Hollywood movie stars are connected to all these really sick freaks? If Trump was connected with any of these people, they'd have that hammered everywhere. Nope. But a Democrat is allowed to do anything they want as long as they're doing it to a conservative. Anyway, I want heads to roll. I hope you people are nervous and shaking in your shoes. Okay? And then all these people trying to kill Trump, all this needs to come out. All this rotten apple shit needs to come out. Okay, now we got a Secret Service. I know I'm safe out here because the Secret Service isn't protecting me. Because if they were protecting me, I'd worry about my life. Pretty soon they'll have... I heard one shot themselves not too long ago, a few days ago. DEI hires. Like I say, let's get some DEI hires. When you steal the election for Kamala, let them work on Air Force One, okay? Please. Make sure you get somebody who thinks they're a jet mechanic to work on your jets. They don't have to be qualified. They just got to think they are. And if they're the right color and the right sex and they believe in sleeping with the right gender, whatever gender they are, give them a job. Okay? That would probably help solve the country's problems the best. Let DEI hires work on Kamala Harris's Air Force One. But just let's make sure they're all in there. Anyway, yeah, you Democrats and you Republicans and all you sick serpents in the swamp. Yep, it's time to get a little worried. Because when we take our country back, you guys got to be brought up. There's got to be a Nuremberg 2.0. It's not only just for our country, but for all the death our country has caused all over the world because of our government. I mean, you're wiping out a whole generation of Ukrainians. And America just keeps sending their money there. Oh, it don't matter. Really? You're willing to go to work every day to pay money to the government so they can use it to kill people. Sick. Like I say, where do you go with Democrats? But anyway, all you bigwigs, and then, this is the thing. You Democrats are going to have to cheat like you did last time. Like I say, if the outcome is much different, like I say, if those precincts in Michigan don't get 375% this time, boy, that's going to seem a little strange, isn't it? If Minnesota doesn't get 105% voter turnout, 105% now, and they lose it, Minnesota to Trump, which is possible. Okay, it's time for these criminals to be brought to justice. Okay, and their day's coming. And I guess if they want to fight it, they want to go down to the last bullet, they're probably going to end up with the guillotine. Whatever. You people will pay for what you've done to America. Flat out. Anyway, this Lone Wolf Prepper out.